Welcome, everybody, to the Hatfield Township Board of Commissioners regular meeting. Today is March 25th, 2026, and it is 7:02. Call to order.
President Lestracco.
Here.
Vice President Partha.
Here.
Commissioner Andrus.
Here.
Commissioner DeLessio.
Here.
Commissioner Zipfel.
Here.
Okay. We're going to start now with the Pledge of Allegiance, and I have three young ladies in the back, Dana and your friend Caitlin, and also your helper, Mel. They're going to start us off with the Pledge to Allegiance, so if you would stand, and they're going to say aye, and then we'll all chime in. Thank you. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, everybody. Okay, we're going to go to the approval of the agenda. Do I have a motion to approve the agenda for tonight?
So moved.
Moved by Commissioner Partha.
Second?
Second by Commissioner DeLessio. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. We're going to go to citizens' comments. And these are citizens' comments for agenda items only. And if you have any comments, you can go to the mic and please say your name and your address. Okay, seeing none, we're going to move on to the consent items. This is for the Board of Commissioners meeting minutes from February 11th and February 25th. Treasurer's report from March. And bills payable. Paid bills were for $539,790.02, and unpaid bills for $486,564.09. Do I have a motion to enter these into the record?
So moved.
Moved by Commissioner Zipfel and seconded by Commissioner Andrus. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, that has passed. And next, we have a very special presentation tonight. So I want to thank our State Senator Maria Collette and State Representative Steve Malagari for coming tonight. And I will let you come up to the podium. I guess, yeah, with the to the microphone.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Representative Steve Malagari. It's great to be back in Hatfield Township. I don't really ever leave because I drive through here all the time, but it's a wonderful evening for us to be back. Both Senator Collette and I are proud to be here. And before we get started on what we're going to present with some very worthy awards that were granted to the township, we do want to say a hearty congratulations to the 5 women being honored here tonight in honor of Women's History Month. So really do want to congratulate all 5 that are here. So congrats to Dana Price and Jill. Help me with your last name. Moshans, Poonam Amin, Danielle Bridge, and Catherine Shiner Chapman. Congratulations, and thank you for your contributions to the community. So, Senator Collette and I are proud to be able to award and deliver close to $4 million for the township to be utilized in some 2 different parts. One is for the Line Lexington Road Drainage Improvement Project for $85,977 to help with stormwater issues over on the Line Lexington area. That was a great grant award that was applied for, and we both supported and happy to deliver. So congratulations. Can we have one of the commissioners come up and hold this check? So we'll need 3 of you. So.
Maybe I'll go. Oh, you really meant we need 3? You go.
Who else is coming up?
Okay.
You really meant 3. I thought you meant
I need 3 of them. Yeah, we got 3 of them.
Oh.
The next check award is for the Coffle and Orvilla Road intersection improvements, another worthy project that is in desperate need of some help. So that's for $634,300. So congratulations, that is needed. We all know that. And the last one, which we all in our community have been waiting for and needing to address for a very long time, and this is in cooperation with Telmenson Township as well, but for $3 million, a multimodal transportation grant was given to both Hatfield and Telmenson for the Welsh and Orvilla Road intersection improvement. So if you all have driven through there before, sat at the light, cringed, shook your fist, or did whatever you did to try and get through there, help is on the way. So we're hoping to get this done. So congratulations again. I guess we're going to break for a photo. We'll ask all the commissioners to come up and really do appreciate everyone and their support. And we appreciate supporting you as well. Thank you, everyone.
I learned how to do that a couple years ago. Yeah, give it a try. I'll try it first.
You're gonna get arrested.
Yeah. Cool on, Chief.
So we've been looking forward to this night. We did know about the money, and we thank you so much, Steve and Maria, for everything you've done for making this happen, and we will spend it very wisely. We promise. Any other comments? All right. Okay, so we're going to go to our big event. I'm going to come down to the podium again. And for the commissioners, I'm going to go out of order. So you're going to be first. I forgot to tell you.
Thanks. Pressure on.
Oh, wait, hold on. I have a couple other announcements first. Okay. So tonight is our big Women's History Month celebration, and we have such a great crowd here tonight, so thank you everybody for coming. A lot of work goes into this, and I really want to thank Jay Gordon, who's standing over there. Thank you so much, Jay, for making this every year. And also Deb Zibberman, who's sitting right here, our former commissioner. Deb started this celebration in, can you tell me what year it was? 2021. And then when I was elected commissioner, I said, well, we have to keep doing this forever and ever. And so I hope that we do, because it's super important. And Deb has also, she really isn't retired from her work here in the township. She does a lot of things for our community. So she works on the Parks and Rec committee, and she's on the Hatfield 250 committee. So they're planning a lot of things happening this summer and happening now too. So she will be here at the Township Building this Monday, March 30th at 7 p.m. And it's going to be about women's history. Is that correct? Sorry. Women that were in the American Revolution. So that'll be a really awesome event. So if you'd like to come back, come on Monday at 7 p.m. Okay. All right, so we are, if you see on the agenda, it has Ward 1 through 5, and I decided let's go backwards because we have some special things to do after Ward 1. So we're going to start with Catherine Schneider-Chapman, and Jerry, I'm going to call you up. Jerry Andrus, Commissioner Jerry Andrus is going to talk about Catherine. Catherine, you can come up if you'd like. And you don't have to give a speech afterwards, but if you'd like to say a few words, you're welcome to. So no pressure, please.
All right, Jay, I got your message. I have to talk slowly, right? I'll try. All right, Catherine is a Chicago transplant who has been putting down roots in Hatfield since 2010. She enjoyed a 25-year career in the museum industry, most recently at the Franklin Institute, where she oversaw a wide range of programming and operations, including the museum IMAX and planetarium programs. Following a post-pandemic career change, she moved to Hatfield and got her real estate license. She's now a top seller on her real estate team. Ward 5 residents will recognize Catherine as a poll greeter at Oak Park Elementary School, but also she serves on the advisory board for the Lansdale branch of the North Penn YMCA and volunteers at the Lansdale Code Blue Shelter as well as Manna on Main Street. If you've never volunteered for Manna on Main Street, it's a pretty awesome experience. Commissioners went there a couple of years ago, so if you have time, it's worthy enterprise. However, one of Catherine's most interesting recent involvements began when a friend had some uncomfortable political conversations and decided to attend a listening workshop conducted by the Philadelphia-based Just Listening. She was so impressed with the workshop that she immediately asked Catherine if they could hold one in our area. Last October, Catherine collaborated on a workshop entitled Lansdale Listens, From Division to Dialogue at St. Stan's Catholic Church. About 50 attended. We heard people say, I'm tired of not being able to talk to my family or neighbors. I want to do better. Now Catherine wants to help others to do better too. An important first step, she says, is listening to other people's stories, not just to hear them, but to understand them. Catherine feels fortunate to have discovered Hatfield. She has raised 3 children, and she loves all the opportunities they have had. Most of all, I love the connections we've made with our neighbors, whether it's regulars at the dog park or people to talk to at the pool. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Sorry. If you want to say a few words, you can.
I want to say something really quick. Can I call Colleen Collins up, please? One of the things that I was mortified when you guys called to say, like, oh, well, we'd like to recognize you, and I spent about a week trying to find someone else that I could put in this role. But the one thing that when I was reflecting upon these things, when I had to fill in a little bit about me, was that I was thinking about women and the work that we do, and we don't often like the recognition. We don't do it for anyone to call us out on things. We work quietly in the background. We look at problems that we have, and we try to figure out solutions for them, and just to make sure that we're working together. So this is my dear friend Colleen. Again, at the beginning of the year, we were just kind of mortified about what was going on in our community, and we weren't able to talk to neighbors and anything. And she said, I've just done this listening project, and it was so wonderful and transformative. Do you think we could bring this to the North Penn community? And we got together and made it happen, and it was just absolutely amazing. So to Colleen, who exemplifies exactly what it means to do women's work, to tirelessly work for others, to find those solutions and quietly work on those things. I just want to thank you so much for all you've brought to my life and to this community. She lives just outside of Hatfield on the border, otherwise I would have put her up for this. But anyway, but thank you so much, and thank you so much for Jerry for
As we're going backwards, we're going to go to Ward 4. So Tom Zipfel, Commissioner Tom Zipfel, if you would come down. And we would like to bring up Danielle Bridge. Danielle, thanks for coming from work.
So Danielle's in trouble with me doing the presentation, I have to tell you, because I always joke around that one of the things I like to do is speak well of people, but also maybe tease them a little bit, because it's our nice way of showing love and affection for all the things that they've done in the township. So, interesting story. I walked in. Let me tell you how Danielle was nominated. I walk into the house. My wife Sue is there, and I say, I've got to find someone in Ward 4 to nominate for a Distinguished Women Award this year. And without hesitation, she looked over at me and she said, Danielle, up the block. She does everything. She's everywhere. Everything that she does, she's helping kids, she's helping women in the company that she runs and she owns, and she's virtually everywhere. And I went, you're right. It was that easy. It was that quick. And I have to tell you, when it's that easy a choice, that means the nomination is very well deserved. So, I learned a little bit about her that I didn't know. Danielle lives up the block from me, by the way. So I regularly see her, and she, as you can tell from Bridge the Gap, that is the company that she runs, woman-owned, and she regularly is seen through our neighborhood with a client in tow, running behind her, and I always chuckle because they're huffing and puffing, and she's talking to them and smiling, running, and I think, how in the world can you be in such fantastic shape that you're smiling and laughing and talking and keeping people busy and making them forget the fact that they're running 5 miles or whatever it is? But she does it, and she does it remarkably well. And so I learned a bit about her. I mean, I knew she was everywhere, but I will tell you, there were some organizations that I didn't realize that she was involved in, so you're involved in more than Sue and I even realized. She runs the Boosterthon for the Walton Farm School Elementary School, and she's heavily involved in the North Penn Iron Knights Triathlon, right? And I'm going to keep mentioning this throughout, by the way. She runs her own business. If you haven't heard me say that, I'm going to keep saying that, because anyone who runs their own business, that's just an impossible task and a wonderful thing to do. But, you know, I have to tell you, to do it right here in Hatfield, and I know that she has so many different clients that are so thrilled with her. It's just an exceptional organization, so I have no problem plugging it. Take a look at, Bridge the Gap, and yes, it is a play on words, given the name that she married into. I think she married Vin maybe just for the Vinny just for the name, but maybe some others, maybe more than that. So in addition to what I just mentioned, she's also Mombine, which I didn't realize you help raise money for a variety of local nonprofits. That's the Mombine that you put together, right? And you're also a sponsor to many local youth sports teams and a board member of the North Penn Valley, Wissahickon, and Souderton Boys and Girls Club, which is just a commitment. I've been on committees like that, and they are a commitment in and of themselves. I know that you have speaking engagements at local churches and other events and business groups. And I also know that you have a great husband and 2 fantastic kids. I see them running around in our neighborhood all the time. So I'll digress for just a quick second. This is the family, and many of you probably have maybe experienced this. This is the family, and Vinny and I had this conversation this weekend. This is the family who on early Saturday morning, they got up early, hopped in a car, drove young Vin to play baseball. Eva was over at a volleyball match. They tried to crisscross to try and make sure that the one could get to the other. I think they had to repeat the whole thing again on Sunday or some version of that. And so they are probably exhausted at the end of every weekend, knowing that the next day she's going to be running her business. But at the end of that, I know that the kids are having a great time, and I know the 2 of them are loving it. Sue and I walk around the neighborhood and we say, if you can stop time, enjoy these moments, because in the blink of an eye, the kids are grown and gone. And I think that they're truly just enjoying every moment of it with their kids. So they do wonderful things. I went to Vinny's Pizza, and I see her outside with moms, dads, kids, and she's organized a run. Just because, I think it was because of that. And then I know that she's speaking at different events on health and wellness, especially for kids and women, and it's just extraordinary what she's done. So I want to thank you for not just what you're doing for Hatfield, but all the people who come and you work with, not just here, but all the organizations outside of here. You know that Sue and I just adore your family. It's fantastic. And so as a congratulations, not only do we give you the flowers, but also this very nice, let me read it. Very nice little plaque here. It says, "To a true community champion, you make Hatfield a special place." Thank you very much. So congratulations. Thank you for everything that you're doing.
All right, so as many of you know, my name is Danielle Bridge, married into the name. My last name was Taylor, so it could have been like Taylor Your Fitness, something. I didn't just marry for the last name. But my whole company started when people told me I wasn't going to work out anymore because I had kids. They said, "You're never going to see the gym again." I was like, I think I will. So I began to bridge the gap in your day where you have excuses and you make it into your why. I used my kids as my weight. I used my work as a place that I could show you that you could get your workouts done. Fitness is a priority in our household. I try to make it known to everybody that it can be in your household too. I'm very big on bridging the gap between your excuses and your 20 minutes, your half hour, your 10 minutes, whatever it is, because it's not just about the way you look, it's the way you feel inside. And if you feel the best version of yourself, you can be the best version for everybody else around you. So with that being said, I don't know if you guys know, I am opening up my own storefront gym in 1 week from today in Hatfield on 63 East Broad Street. I have been in business officially September 11th for 10 years. I've been in official business, but I've been at a fire hall in my backyard, Penfield Middle School, Montgomery Township, North Penn Valley Boys and Girls Club, and finally it came to the time where I'm going to be able to put my name on the outside of the building, and it is going to be mine, and I can't wait to share it with everybody else. So Vinny's team tonight had a coach come in and talk to them about the importance of mental toughness. That's just the beginning of everything that I want to be able to provide to the community. So not just workouts, but so much more. If you have any questions about that, I am open, Facebook, Instagram, anything, contact me there. But I truly do appreciate this. I was not expecting this. It does come at a good time that I just happen to be opening up in Hatfield. But I appreciate your wife for giving you the idea, but you guys for having this award in general. It means a lot. So thank you very much.
Danielle, let me give you this.
Okay, we're now down to Ward 3, so I'm going to ask Vice President Partha to come on down, and we will be honoring Poonam Amin. So come on up. Here she is.
Thank you, everyone. Good afternoon. Here's Poonam Amin. I'm happy to recognize you as this Historic Alumni Month. There's a few things. I know Poonam from last 2021, since when I started going to the BAPS. So Poonam is living next to our Township Line building, Township Line Road, sorry. But all her activities is our Hatfield, which makes our Hatfield good. I'll go for the details. Poonam Amin believes in lifting others as she raised, a value that has shaped her life and in services, faith, and family. Her journey has been guided by resilience, community support, and a strong belief that when women are empowered, families and community thrive. She plays an active role in BAPS, which serves a vital role in the community by fostering social connection, cultural engagement, and extensive volunteer services. As one of the core members of supporting BAPS Hatfield key activities, Poonam helps strengthen community bonds through outreach, events, and service initiative. She also involved with BAPS charities, organizing fundraising and supporting local Montgomery County agencies while volunteering with other organizations such as Lee's Birthday Closet, Keystone Opportunity Center, and local food drives. In addition, she supports healthcare advocacy through the via the Hearts for Home Care and helping expand access to quality care for vulnerable population. Know that bringing people together, Poonam leads with compassion, listens with empathy, and is deeply committed to building a stronger, more connected Hatfield community. And all this is activities Hatfield based, and that is really motivate us to recognize you. Thank you, Poonam. Thank all of you supporters. And this is really, I like this one very much because it says like Hatfield Township to a true community champion. And I believe like you are really true community champion, and our youngers should follow you. Thank you.
Gosh, I don't want to drop that. This is weird, standing here, getting recognized. I've been on this podium many times recognizing someone else, so this is really an honor, and I can't thank the township enough for celebrating women. I'm honored to be amongst women here today, these 5 women. Amazing work that you guys all do inspires me to continue doing endless work, and I think that to be surrounded by women who are compassionate, resilient, and just so strong and bringing this community together has been really an honor for me. I always have believed in serving others. I think that is really the meaning of life for me, and I hope to strive doing that every single day. And I've been honored to be part of organizations like BAPS Charities, like BAPS, as well as Liz's Birthday Closet, who have allowed me a space to give back and the amazing work that they do. So I'm just so grateful to be part of that. I have to thank all of my friends and family that are here today. I honestly think that you guys push me to be the best version of myself. You inspire me and you keep me grounded, which is more and more important to keep doing more work. To the BAPS family that's here today, you guys have just allowed me a space to give back to the community, and I appreciate all the work that you guys do, as well as Liz's Birthday Closet. Sina is here and as well. I'm grateful to be a part of your team and all the work that you do, so I really appreciate that. And last but not least, Hatfield Township. You guys are a true example for me of what leadership and service looks like together in action. And I am forever grateful to have a township that is so engaged in the community, continues to give back, and holds events like these to recognize. So I hope that we all can come together for a purpose together, working together, and how powerful it can be when women come together and unite for one single purpose. I think we can truly make a difference. So I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay. We're going to go to Commissioner Carla DeLestio. Come on down. We would like to honor Jill Moshans from Ward 2. Come on over.
Hello, everyone. Just like my colleague, Commissioner Zafeld, I, as a new commissioner, was approached and said, you need to find someone in your ward to recognize for women's history. And you popped into my head immediately, and I'm so delighted to be doing this presentation. I thank you, Jay, and for doing all the research. I myself am stunned at how much I have to read about you and how much you do for this community. So I'm just going to launch in here, if I may. So Jill holds a master's degree in industrial and organizational psychology and also has an MBA, working full-time, yet finds time and energy to build community with virtually every facet of her life, from home, church, school, and pool. Here are just a few of Jill's accomplishments. If you have ever posted or browsed the Hatfield, PA community page on Facebook, you can thank Jill. She created the page in 2018 to give every resident of Hatfield a place to connect, ask questions, share recommendations, and support one another. This page was created to bring neighbors together, she says. Jill continues to moderate the page, which has grown to nearly 10,000 members. Jill and her husband, Doug, launched a website, keepingkidsconnected.com, in 2017 to make it easier for parents to find fun, meaningful activities for their families because, as she says, staying connected to our community matters. Jill's two children, Trevor and Cameron, both attended A.M. Culp Elementary School, and Jill was deeply involved in projects ranging from the yearbook to fundraising to chaperoning class trips and donating classroom supplies. She says, I wanted to help create fun, lasting memories for my children and their classmates. I continue. Jill supports her family's athletic involvements as well. She serves on the board of the Hatfield Shark swim team, supporting the team her son Trevor competes for. She assists in developing communications to parents, recording meeting minutes, supports operational tasks at swim meets, and participates in voting on matters that impact the team, including recruiting qualified coaches, determining the swim meet schedule, and organizing team building events. She also coaches her daughter Cameron's softball and basketball team. Jill teaches 5th grade in the parish religious education program called PREP at St. Maria Goretti's on Sunday mornings. It has always been close to my heart to raise my children in an environment where they can deepen their understanding of God and the church's teaching, she says. She also volunteers at many parish service events, offering more opportunities to live out her faith through hands-on service to others. Jill and her family moved to Hatfield in 2012, shortly after Cameron was born. We quickly fell in love with the community and are so grateful for the many friendships we've built here, she says. We've especially valued the North Penn School District and the opportunities it provides our kids. Hatfield is wonderful, safe place to live and raise a family, and we feel truly blessed to call it home. Jill, my congratulations on behalf of the Township Commissioners for all of your service to us. I invite you to say a few words.
Thank you. That made me sound really good. Jay Gordon, you told me I wasn't going to have to give a speech. I didn't prepare anything, but I guess just thank you. I appreciate it. I'm humbled. Everything I do for the community, everything I volunteer with, there are things, it's easy. It's stuff I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about my kids and everything that they do, their sports teams, their school, their religious education. I'm passionate about animals. I also am involved in rescue with Home at Last Dog Rescue. When I can, I foster when I can. So I feel like volunteering just comes naturally. And the one person that was up here speaking mentioned how women play a role in the background. We don't expect to be in the spotlight, and I sure didn't expect to be in the spotlight tonight, but I am. And I appreciate it, and I'm truly humbled, and thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Okay, so I'm going to ask Dana Price to come up, and if you'd like to bring Mel and Caitlin, you're welcome to, or you don't have to. Yep, she wants to. And also tonight is Dana's birthday. Happy birthday! And thank you for doing the pledge for us, everybody. Okay. All right. Dana, I just want to say thank you so much for being my neighbor. And for some days this past fall, some days I just wasn't having a great day, and I would just check my Facebook like I always do. And I would see you on Facebook, your mom posted your pictures, and you were a cheerleader at North Penn High School. You are a cheerleader at North Penn High School, I should say. And when I saw those photos, and it wasn't just one day, it was several days, and it just made me feel so great. And I was telling some of our staff at the township, and they said, well, there you go, there's your woman to celebrate tonight. So I just want to say thank you for really helping me through some tough days, and when I saw you, it just made me so happy, thrilled to see you at North Penn High School. So I want to say thank you for that. And we're so proud of you. I know the whole high school is. So when you were interviewed a couple months, I guess a month ago, you and your mom talked about Down syndrome and how it can be tricky, it can be challenging sometimes. But your mom had some great words of wisdom, and she said, just treat them like everyone else, right? Dana is special, and you are, and so treat Dana just like she's special, because you are. You and your mom also talked about how you are not just a cheerleader at the football team on Friday nights, but you attend school dances, you love singing, and your favorite song, Hannah Montana's I'll Always Remember You, is your absolute favorite. And when I learned about that, I didn't know that. I realized, wait, when I walk past Dana's house, many, many years that I've lived here, there's sometimes when it's a nice day and the kids are outside, I hear singing, and it's so beautiful. And then I realized that's you, right, singing, and that's been awesome too. Just living in Hatfield and hearing this beautiful voice many times when I'm walking my dog. So that's another reason why you bring such awesome things to our community. Okay. I also want to say that not only are you special for being you, but you are a high school sophomore. Is that correct? Yes. And you follow a path that is a bit different from other kids, but because of your infectious enthusiasm and your unwavering support of your family and friends, that has helped you to excel, just like a lot of other students at North Penn High School. I know bullying can be hard, right? Bullying is still happening at North Penn High School, unfortunately, and you have a team behind you that has helped you so much, and that's why we have your whole team here, right? And we're so thankful for you. You've helped Dana to overcome negativity and to keep things positive and have a positive outlook. And we like to honor your team tonight, not just your parents and your family who are here, but we'd like to, we actually have a Hatfield resident, right? Mel Durstein, a former Lansdale Catholic student and a cheerleader who is Dana's home therapist. When North Penn High School gave permission for Dana to start cheering at home games, Mel took Dana under her wing, and she took Dana to cheer practices and helped her to learn all the cheers. And Mel was one of the girls that really helped her feel like part of the squad. And we want to thank you too tonight, Mel. So let's give a round of applause for Mel. And another key player on Dana's team is her bestie, Caitlin Ewer. Caitlin is a North Penn junior who met Dana in her Unified Physical Education class, which fosters inclusivity by pairing students with and without disabilities in an adaptive fitness environment. The program is designed to create a welcoming place for everyone, and encourages connection and breaks down barriers between students with differing abilities. And so we want to thank Caitlin tonight. You have accompanied Dana to actually a North Penn formal, which I see up here, in January, and the two of you FaceTime all the time. And Caitlin always makes time for Dana. Just that little bit of time means the world to Dana, so we thank you so much. And that's why we want to honor this whole team. Okay, so we want to honor you, Dana, with this plaque here, this little award, and you're a community champion, and you make Hatfield such a special place, and that's what it says right here. All right, I'm going to put that over here. So I think want to get a group shot, or did you want to come up, Commissioner DeLacio? Or do you want to wait till the group shot?
Are you doing any comments from anyone on the team
Yep.
there?
Dana, did you have a comment you would like to make? Would you like to make a comment, or any other three? Yeah. We go ahead and say thank you. No? Okay, that's okay. I told her she didn't have to.
Well, stay there because we have one more honor.
Okay.
I get the privilege of recognizing our president, Jen Dan Lastraka. Folks can see your generous heart and your authenticity in your presentation just now. Jen was recognized by our county commissioners recently, and as a working mom, she wasn't able to go to the actual presentation where she was recognized. So she sent me, against my will a bit, but she was given a proclamation, and I'd appreciate your attention. I'm going to read it, how she was honored by the commissioners of our county for Women's History Month. So whereas March is nationally recognized as Women's History Month, a time to honor the achievements, leadership, and contribution of women throughout our nation's history, and whereas Montgomery County is home to a remarkable legacy of women who have served in elected office, demonstrated dedication, integrity, and steadfast commitment to public service. And whereas female elected officials in our county, both past and present, have championed policies that strengthen our communities, advance equity, and ensure the voices of all the residents are heard. And whereas these leaders have broken barriers, inspired future generations, and worked tirelessly to improve education, public safety, economic opportunity, and civic engagement, and whereas their service reflects the highest ideals of democracy, and their example encourages young women and girls to pursue leadership roles in government and beyond, now therefore the Montgomery County Commissioners do hereby proclaim March 2026 in honor of Women's History Month and Jen Dan Lastraka. Thank you, Jen.
Okay, so we're gonna call up all the women to just do a group shot right now, if that's okay. And yes, if you want to grab your flowers for the photo. And then we're going to come right here in the middle.
Should we do it here or
I think in the middle.
circle?
Yeah,
In the middle?
We should go in the circle.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, just kind of all get in line like you are, all come nice and close, make sure there's no gaps and everything, everyone coming nice and close. Danny, or you guys slide that way, that's fine. That's good. Nice and close on the end, and our flowers, make sure they're not blocking your face, ladies. Yeah, put yours on the side, yeah, straighten me up. Beautiful. All right, everyone's looking at my camera, nice smiles, beautiful ladies. One more smile, 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Good. Does anyone have a cell phone they want to take that on? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Anybody else? We're going to do individual shots with the commission. So.
Okay.
Let's do, you want to do Jen and the girls first?
Okay. Can you guys slide this way a little for me? Yep. Excellent. All right, ladies, still nice and close with each other. Beautiful. Looking at my camera. Beautiful. Nice smiles. Excellent. Thank you. Can I just get the 3 friends really quick? Is that okay? I can get one of the 3 of you. Together, ladies, looking at my camera. Beautiful. There you go. Excellent. Good. Any other groupings with this group?
Okay.
You're your bestie. Yeah, girl. All right, looking at my camera. I love it. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Thank you. Yes. Do I get mom and dad? Let's get mom and dad, then we can pop your friend.
Yeah, no, just mom and dad. Come on.
I'll pop them. Yes, perfect. All right, looking at my camera. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. All right, pop those friends in real quick. She wants with the friends and mom and dad.
One more, Amy.
It's all good. Good? She really wants her friends in it. It's all right. Come on, ladies. Yes, yes.
There we go.
All right, the crew. Looking at my camera, nice smiles. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3. And then look right here. Excellent. Good job. Thank you. All right, the next group, come on out with the commissioner and then your family as well. All right, get together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. One more. And let's bring out your family.
All right, I like that family too.
Take your time to step this way. Excellent, excellent. Dad needs a shirt too. He has one. All right, guys, ready? Looking at my camera. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. One more. Stay like that. Excellent. And then let's just get the family if that's okay. Good. All right, ready? Looking at me, family. Beautiful. Stay like that. One more. Excellent. Thank you so much. Yep. Oh, sorry. I apologize. Back. Yes, I did.
Okay, so I think I have your agenda in front of me.
Oh, I have them.
I have one?
That's mine. You took Tom's.
All right, ladies. Looking at my camera. Oh, sorry. You're okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Stay like that. One more. Excellent. And then let's bring in your family. Family and friends. You can stay in it, and then I'll have you pop out. Yep. Excellent. Get nice and close. Yes, it really doesn't bite, right? Maybe sometimes. All right, looking at my camera. Good. Good. And then we'll just get the family. Just like that, guys. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Excellent. All right. Thank you.
One more.
Yep. Oh, sorry. subject, looking at my camera. Excellent. One more. Then on the cell phone. Gotcha. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, and then family. Yep.
Yeah, let's get it.
There's a lot.
Why don't you grab on your cell phone first? Good? Good. All right, all looking at my camera. Lovely. Stay like that. Excellent, and then just the family? Yep. Can you guys slide the switch? Beautiful. Excellent. Looking at my camera. Excellent. Like that. One more. Excellent. Sorry.
No, no.
All my friends.
Yeah, everybody.
I want everyone that's here.
All friends, come on up.
Just in case.
So friends, come in nice and close all together. You're all friends, so come in nice and close for me. We're all together. First, I'm going to take it with the cell phone, then I'll take it with my camera. If you're in the back, stand tall. Instead of like this, stand tall. If you're in the front, kind of go down All right, I'm going to put this person's cell phone right here. Look at this cell phone over here. And then if I can just have them move this man here, I'm sorry, if you don't mind just moving that way for 1 second. Sorry. All right, everyone's looking at my camera. Nice smiles, beautiful. One more, nice smiles. Excellent, thank you.
Jerry, you want to finish here?
That was fun.
That's good.
What's that?
Yeah, great job. That was awesome.
Really good.
Yeah, it was fun. Great.
Oh, yeah, you didn't
family had dinner reservations at 7:30.
Oh, yeah? Oh, okay.
I'm sure they took them.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Somebody, we're
Okay.
gonna put somebody forward.
I think there'll be room.
We're not
There'll be
gonna
room
not
on
do.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Like, oh, maybe I should have gone first, but it didn't matter because we would have, by the time we got pictures for dinner. Yeah, so.
We should all go to Olive Garden right
Yeah,
now.
right.
Never ending salad. Gina? Hello? Hey, Paul.
Guys. All right, now you've got to make us do business.
All right,
You have to work now?
we'll wait for Tom.
Not yet.
So we on Streamont is gone. Now bid.
And we're down to nobody.
Okay.
No, it's amazing. It's really amazing. It's real.
Should I go out of order?
Nice.
Should I go out of order? 'Cause I got-
Okay, sounds good. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. 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 We're back together. Here we go.
All right.
Thanks, everybody, for that. And we're going to go to number 8, letter A, for bid results.
Yes.
I'm going to have Aaron Bebro help us just understand everything that's on this list for all of our bids.
All right, thanks, President Lestraco. I've got
Thank
a
you.
few visuals for us. So, Commissioners, as you know, annually, we put out to bid our paving program for the year, as well as some other smaller paving projects that we'll talk about here, as well as the chemicals for the aquatic center, fuel for our vehicles, and propane for heat. So this is not quite as interesting as what we just did for the last hour, but it is important business, and I just have a quick visual for everybody. I'll be quick tonight. It's important, though, for the community to know what we're doing. So the roads that are being paved this year, so we budgeted $900,000 for our road paving program and the additional trails and parking lots. So we did come in under bid for those two items, which is good. These are the list of the roads, and folks from Clemens will be happy to see that Clemens Road is on the docket to be paved, as well as some other residential roads. So just a quick visual. It's hard to see the colors, but just to give you a sense of where these roads are throughout the township. And my favorite slide are the roads that we paved in the last 16 years. So well over 85% of the township roads. And remember, some of the main corridors here in Hatfield, like Cowpath or Villa, 309, Broad Street, are state-owned. So of the township roads, over the last 15 years, we've paved over 85% of it. So that's a commitment from our commissioners to invest in the infrastructure of our community. So we're in a good position this year. In addition, we're also going to be paving the township parking lot. You may have ran into a few bumps out there on your way in, as well as the nature area parking lot. One of our goals was, as we're building the new police station, was then to make some upgrades to the nature area that's adjacent to it. to make it more welcoming and visible for our community to use. So that will be paved before our big grand opening in June to make that look as nice as possible so people can start using that area again, as well as some sections of the Chestnut Street Trail, our oldest walking trail that needed some paving of where that's been deteriorated. Our Arboretum paths, one of our best kept secrets here in the township that we need to do better promoting. I think, where's Jay? I'm not sure where he went, but we'll work on that to make sure people are aware of the Arboretum that we have, as well as the parking area to the Aquatic Center entrance and some internal parts of the Public Works facility. So those are the projects that will be underway this summer if the board would move forward with those. In addition, just one note for the chemicals, we do not use $600,000 worth of chlorine. We bid that on behalf of roughly a dozen other communities. We run the consortium for that program. So 45,000 of the 600 is for the Hatfield Aquatic Center. Those were the good news. The bad news, the fuel prices, although probably not as bad as it would have been, although we don't know that. That's just speculation. The fuel prices are up from last year significantly. However, we are locking it into $2.77 per gallon for gas, which is a lot better than you'll get right now driving around. And diesel is $4.21, up from last year $2.10 for regular gasoline and $2.50 for diesel. So a significant increase, which will be about $40,000, unfortunately, above what we had budgeted. But with the prices under what we budgeted for the road and the paving, it should be washed out overall. Propane, and that's to heat our facility to keep it at a temperature that our customers have come accustomed to. So, President Lestraco, if you could, if the commissioners could consider approving all those bids overall, not bad, mostly good news. And again, it's really impossible to time the energy market, and the gas prices may be significantly higher later in the year. So we think it's a good price and would like to lock those in. So if the board could consider that, please.
Oh, thank you so much. Does anybody have any questions about these bid results? No, seeing none. Okay, I will call to question. Do I have a motion to approve?
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Andrus and second by Vice President Partha. All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Any opposed? It has passed. Okay, we're going to go on to police vehicle purchases as budgeted. Do we have any information about that?
Sure. So just 2 vehicles. We budgeted 3. Commissioners approved the first one a few weeks ago, which was our first electric vehicle, the Ford Lightning, that will be using a charging station at the new police station. For these 2 are not electric. These are just Ford Explorers that are typical in our fleet. So both as budgeted, just need to be approved separately to make our auditor satisfied.
Okay. Do I have a motion for the police vehicle purchases as budgeted?
So moved.
Second?
Moved by Commissioner Zipfel, seconded by Commissioner DeLassio. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, it has passed. And finally, we're sorry we kept you so long. Clemens Food Group, land development application, resolution 2607, and all associated waivers. Don't think we have any new information on this. So we can
Yeah, so
move
the
to
applicant
vote.
was here 2 weeks ago,
Yep.
presented. I have slides if the board needs a refresher, but I think they did a pretty thorough presentation. We outlined everything, and the board is in a position to consider this motion.
Yes, and thank you again for waiting. So do I have a motion for approval for Clemens Food Group, Resolution 2607?
So moved.
Moved by Commissioner Andrus,
Second.
seconded by Commissioner Zipfel. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, so we're good. Thank you so much.
All that time for
Now you have to stay.
a minute?
Yeah, you don't have to stay if you don't want.
No, you gotta stay.
Okay. Next, we have a motion to authorize Township Solicitor to file an answer and participate on the Township's behalf in the quiet title action. I think that's supposed to be quiet.
Quiet.
Quiet,
Quiet,
okay,
yeah.
sorry. Quiet title action filed by Pulte. Do I have a motion, or do we want to discuss this first?
We can discuss if you want, but my understanding was that this matter was discussed in executive session.
Yes,
and
correct.
the board agreed that it wanted to maintain its rights in that property, so.
Yes, thank you.
So moved.
Okay.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Zipfel, seconded by Commissioner Andrus. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, thank you. Okay, so next we have professional appointments for our township solicitor, Hamburg, Rubin, Mullen, Maxwell, and Lupin, PC. Kristen Ponzio could not be here tonight, but one of our other solicitors is here, so thank you for coming, Braun.
Of course. Happy to be here.
Yep. We want to thank you for all your years of service with us, and just for kind of your patience in figuring out, how we were going to move forward, and we're really proud to be moving forward with your firm. Also for Township Engineer Brian, we also want to thank you for your many years of service and many more years to come, and also for your patience in helping us to, just learn everything we need to learn about what you do and who you are and who your company is. So we just want to thank you very, very much.
Well, I sincerely appreciate the appointment. Been here for quite a while, and on behalf of the business part of it, we certainly appreciate it. But on a personal note, it's a pleasure working with the group here. It has been for a long time with the different people that have come and gone, and I truly enjoy my time in Hatfield, and I'm very happy to continue with you guys and providing support, and I really appreciate the trust you put in us. Thank you.
Yep, thank you. Okay, so with that, any other comments or questions? No? Seeing none, do I have a motion for approval?
So moved.
Second.
For a motion by Commissioner DeLassio, seconded by Commissioner Zipfel, I think it was. Okay, wasn't sure who I heard. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, thank you. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Okay, our public hearing, of course, is postponed. The conditional use application from Pulte Homes, we will give you more information at a later date as to when that public hearing will be happening. So that we're not doing that tonight, so we can get out early. Solicitor's report, do you have anything for us?
Nothing to report other than to thank you for your continued trust in Hamburg Rubin. I will try to express Kristen's gratitude in her place. I certainly am looking forward to working with you guys more. And I know Kristen is very pleased to continue to work with you. So thank you, guys.
Absolutely. Thank you. Okay, citizens' comments. Any citizens' comments? You may come up to the podium and tell us your name and your address, please. We got one.
John Sperling. I'm at Welsh Road. I think you guys all know that by now. I want to thank Aaron. We did get those deer crossing signs up.
All right.
I sure hope the deer pay more attention than the drivers do.
We will be teaching them English soon, John.
Now, just out of curiosity, how come they keep postponing that?
I don't think we know details other than they asked to postpone the hearing. And as of now, I believe tentatively end of April we'll be back in the room with them, but it could be pushed again, John. We don't know.
Does it have to do with that quiet title thing?
Well, that was just a motion that took place tonight. So that will be news to the Pulte team, but we don't have specific reasons other than postponed.
I told you before, I don't think they own all that property back there.
They're certainly working through that.
So, all right, good. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Nice,
Mr.
John.
Sperling.
Okay. Any other citizens' comments? All right, so with that, I will ask for a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Okay. Motion by Commissioner DeLassio, seconded by Vice President Partha. All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Any opposed? Okay, thanks, everybody.